If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
Last time we talked, I had mentioned that I was selected for the Skip Barber IndyCar Academy, and basically when we got there they were explaining this to us. They had over 10,000 people go through their 3-day school, and they only picked 33 drivers out of that 10,000 people. In that first initial driver's briefing, they were telling us, does anybody know why we picked 33? And everybody kind of looked around at each other, and somebody in the back said, because there are 33 starters in the Indy 500.
Swimming stars are no longer just swimmers. Ryan Lochte headlines his own reality show, Michael Phelps stars on the Golf Channel, and Tyler Clary races cars. He's still in the pool training for the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio, but when he's not in the pool, he's behind the wheel, on the track, or he's tweeting about it, or he's making videos about it. Listen to what he's got in his production kit.
6 GoPros at home, which is probably excessive, but whatever. I've got 3 HD Hero 2s and 3 Hero 3s, and I use those for, as much as I can, and I'm even starting to get to the point where I'm gonna do kind of strange things with I just bought a Subaru STI, so I love driving that thing all over town, and I'm gonna try to take it up in North Michigan and find some fun rally roads and take some video of what I'm doing with that.
This is more than a hobby. Tyler has talent. The Skip Barber IndyCar Academy chose him among 33 of 10,000 drivers. The question is, how did he do among the 33?
The competition went very well. I ended up 13th out of 33, so I was very happy with how I did, and I've actually been informed that I'm going to be racing in the Toyota Celebrity Race at the Long Beach Grand Prix in early April.
The Toyota Celebrity Race is done. Tyler finished in the top third, but he got edged by iconic comedian Adam Carolla. He did beat a lot of actors, including Jeremy Sisto, and he beat fellow Olympian and gold medalist Jessica Hardy. Now Michael Phelps is done. He's retired. Golf for him, it's gravy time. Ryan Lochte's got his own show, but we know it's affecting his training. He's admitted it. How's racing cars affecting Tyler's swimming?
If anything, I think it's helping me on a day-to-day perspective. It's not taken away from my training, and it's giving me something to kind of think about when I'm not at the pool, or even in the middle of practice. I can think about in the middle of a long, boring set, oh, the next race is coming up. What's that going to be like? Who am I going to be racing against? All sorts of things. And it's a nice, refreshing escape almost.
Does swimming give you an edge if you're a race car driver?
One thing I was really noticing at the IndyCar Academy was that it's hard work driving some of those cars. It's hot. You're constantly having to be fully focused. The G-forces are immense. Even in the lower Formula car that I was driving, in the higher Formula cars, we're talking, sometimes upwards of 3, 4, 5 Gs. And I could tell that people were getting out of the car tired, but because of swimming and because of the level of fitness that swimmers have, it really wasn't affecting me as much as it was them.
Tyler's obviously making this lifestyle work for him, and it's a much-deserved break from the years of being so focused. Last year in London, he had arguably one of the top 3 performances. All money was on Lochte, the defending champion, and Tyler crushed it in the last 15 meters for the win.
The whole thing was something that I'll never forget, even if I tried. I knew in those last 15 meters, and even before that, the bigger surprise for me was looking out of the side of my goggles and seeing that I was actually gaining on Ryan on that last ball underwaters. That kind of blew me away. That's something I've never done in my whole life. Throwing my head back, touching the wall, and then looking up and seeing not only a 1 next to my name, but Olympic record. I was just freaking cloud 9. There's really no eloquent combination of words that it can fully describe it.
Have you had that moment when you've realized, I'm a gold medalist? Has it hit you yet?
The interesting moment for me, and I still don't think it's fully hit me, was after that moment with my parents on NBC. Aaron Pearsall was standing 20 feet off camera, and I looked up and was like, oh my God, I didn't even know you were here. And he and I sat there and talked for a second. And, he told me, he's like, you, even 6, 7 months, maybe even a year down the road, he's like, it's still not going to fully make sense to you. And I completely agree with him. And he said the magnitude of what you just did in light of the competition you just faced, said was incredible. And not only did those words send chills up my spine, but where it was coming from, the fact that the king of backstroke was standing there telling me this was, I mean, it gave me the shivers. It was insane.